बाकी सब ठीक, बस चल रहा है। अरे भाई क्या चल रहा है? आपको नहीं पता, टेस्टबुक सुपर कोचिंग पर चल रहा है एंड ऑफ सीजन सेल, जहां पर आपको मिल रहा है सभी सुपर कोचिंग पर अप टू 90% ऑफ एंड 50% की एक्स्ट्रा वैलिडिटी। तो अगर आप एसएससी, बैंकिंग, टीचिंग, यूजीसी नेट, सीएसआईआर नेट, ईपीएफओ, रेलवे, डिफेंस, एजेई, गेट, स्टेट पीएससी और यूपीएससी जैसे एग्जाम की तैयारी कर रहे हैं तो अभी इस ऑफर का लाभ उठाइए, क्योंकि ये ऑफर सिर्फ 27 से 30 जून तक वैलिड है।
Hi, good evening everyone. This is Shefali Singla, and in this session we are going to discuss the concepts of C programming through questions. So what I'll be doing is I'll be taking a few questions, and through the questions we'll be understanding that how to solve the question. See, in the GATE syllabus you don't have all the concepts of the C programming in your syllabus. कुछ specific topics हैं जिनमें से questions आते हैं. So today we'll have a look over what sort of questions can be asked and किस तरीके से आपको handle करना है. So that's why I'm calling this as learning the concepts through questions. Okay. So हर question के लिए क्या करेंगे? क्योंकि obviously C programming का question है तो कुछ code आएगा. I'll be giving you 30 seconds. एक बार just go through करो code को तो ताकि आपको ये समझ में आए कि किस पे based है, किस तरीके से proceed करना है. Anyhow, I'll be discussing all the concepts and the solutions in detail. Okay. I hope this is fine for everyone. Very good evening, Kaushal. Alright. First question पे चलते हैं. आपको एजेंडा समझ में आ गया? So I'm not going to pick any particular topic. जो questions आएंगे वो mixed topics के basis पे आएंगे और जहाँ पे भी doubt आता है just let me know. So let's move to the first question. You can go through this question. If you see here in this question they have used the concept of a static variable. Static का question है. Moreover, function 1 is making a call to function 1. We know that when a function is making a call to itself, that is known as recursion. So this is the question based on fun2 is making a call to fun2. fun1 को call कर रहा है, fun2 को call कर रहा है, fun2 fun1 को भी call कर रहा है, right? So this means that कहीं ना कहीं यहाँ पे आपके पास recursion का concept आ रहा है. Also, in the recursive definition, they are using the concept of a static variable. Can somebody tell me that whenever you are given with a static variable, what do we need to consider? हम क्या consider करते हैं? Scope of variables में हमने 4 variables discuss किए, right? So static का क्या मतलब है? आज क्लास होगी definitely कंचन चल रही है, right? I guess आपने काफी पहले मैसेज किया होगा. I didn't check that message. What will be the functionality of a static scope variable? Static variable. Static means the variable will be declared and initialized only once. अगर दोबारा कॉल आती है तो previous value exist करती है. Right? ये थोड़ा सा लेंथी क्वेश्चन है but will not go into the much depth. मैं आपको एक iteration के बाद will see that what this function is going to do. C programming के questions fast तरीके से करने का एक ही तरीका होता है कि आप पैटर्न ऑब्जर्व कर लो रिकर्सिव प्रोग्राम में और उसके बेसिस पे फटाफट से नेक्स्ट स्टेप की आउटपुट लिख लो. Okay, this is the way to handle C programming based questions. So कहाँ से start करने? Usually we say that a program can contain multiple functions and out of that one will be the main function and execution always starts from the main function. But here we are given with the multiple functions. We are given with fun1 and fun2. None of the function is the main function. Execution कहाँ से start होगी? Let's look at the output statement. The return value of fun2 5. यानी कि आपको वैल्यू किसके रिटर्न करनी है? fun2 with the parameter value 5. This means that the execution starts from the function fun2. So let me make here the call fun2 with the value 5. So n is initialized with the value 5. जहां पे भी इनिशियलाइजेशन आती है, डिक्लेयर अ वेरिएबल, एलोकेट द मेमोरी एंड एग्जीक्यूट. सो इनिशियलाइज द वेरिएबल स्टैटिक इंट आई इज इक्वल टू 0, यानी कि fun2 फंक्शन के लिए एक लोकल वेरिएबल डिक्लेयर हुआ, दैट इज आई. Let us assume that this is created at the location 1000. मैंने इसलिए मेमोरी एड्रेस असाइन करवाया है क्योंकि एक और लोकल वेरिएबल आएगा. But that is the local to fun1, यानी कि इसकी existence, this won't be visible to the function 2. Okay, so differentiated, I'm using the address. Otherwise हम सिर्फ addresses consider करते हैं जहाँ पे reference और dereference operators use होते हैं. So here the value initialized to I is 0. After that, if n is greater than 0, so definitely 5 is greater than 0, then it is going to execute one statement. It is saying that I is equal to, first statement is I is equal to I. Currently the value of I is 0 plus fun1 of n. What is this n? N is 5. So this 5 will be passed here. This is passed by value. 5 value is passed here. So it's now making a call to fun1, but the execution, all the statements of fun2 are not over. This is 1 and 2. जब तक statement 1 completely execute नहीं हो जाती, control cannot go to statement 2. Statement 1 is not completely executed because it has made a call to fun1. तो बीच में ही इसने fun1 को call किया. Are you all getting this point? तो ये सिंपल बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट है रिकर्शन का. नाउ द कंट्रोल इज गिवन टू फंक्शन 1 fun1. So it's going to fun1. It's also declaring, fun1 is also declaring the variable I. Fun1 has declared a variable I. Let's assume that this is created at the location 2000 and it's also initialized with the value 0. If n is greater than 0, 5 is greater than 0, then there are two statements, 1 and 2. Statement 1 is incrementing the value of I plus I. So I becomes 1. I becomes 1 and then it's going to statement 2. Statement 2 is making a call to fun1 n minus 1. That means now it becomes 4. I'm so sorry. Now it becomes 4. Again it's making a call to itself. ये function खुद को ही call कर रहे. वापस से कॉल किया. स्टैटिक, फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट क्या है? स्टैटिक वेरिएबल डिक्लेरेशन एंड इनिशियलाइजेशन. यहाँ पे अब कॉन्सेप्ट आएगा. अभी तक नॉर्मल फ्लो चल रहा था, स्टैटिक है. ऑलरेडी दिस स्टेटमेंट वाज एग्जीक्यूटेड. इस फंक्शन की ये स्टेटमेंट ऑलरेडी एग्जीक्यूट हो चुकी है, यानी कि वेरिएबल डिक्लेयर और इनिशियलाइज हो चुके हैं, तो दोबारा नहीं करेंगे. विल स्किप दिस स्टेटमेंट. Check the value of n. N is 4. 4 is greater than 0. Yes. So again it will be executing the two statements. I is equal to, first statement I is equal to I plus 1. It becomes 2 now. 2. After that it's making a call to fun1 n minus 1. Now it becomes 3. फिर से वैल्यू को अपडेट करेगा. I is equal to 3. I becomes 3. And after that decrement the value. So basically how many times this is going to increment the value of fun1 2. I की value को कितनी बार increment कर रहा है? Basically what it is doing is, it is in every step, in every iteration, this is incrementing the value of I. How many times? जब तक n की value 0 नहीं हो जाती. 5 से लेकर आपको 0 तक लेकर आना है. Greater than 0 means 1 is greater than 0. 5 से लेकर 1 तक this statement will be executed. तो कितने times execute होगी? It will be executed for 5 times. Right? I'm not going to write this क्योंकि अगर इस तरीके से expand करके चलेंगे, फिर से next iteration आएगी fun2. Once this gets over, it will be returning the value 5 here. It will be returning the value 5 here. तो I की वैल्यू क्या हो गई? I becomes 5 for fun2. उसके बाद it will be executing the second statement of fun2. So this statement is fun2. It's now making a call to n minus 1. Control will come here. It will again make a call to this statement. अब यहाँ पे n की वैल्यू क्या जाएगी? 4 times. This means that basically the fun1 is adding 4. This is just adding 4. Adding n, whatever is the value of n, adding n to I. सिर्फ यही कर रहे हैं। तो आपको ये स्टेप बाय स्टेप एक्सपांड करने की जरूरत नहीं है, बिकॉज इट्स गोना टेक लॉट ऑफ टाइम, सो सेव योर टाइम। तो रिकर्सिव प्रोग्राम्स में दिस इज द बेस्ट अप्रोच. Here I'm going to directly write this what I have observed from the given function. We are given with the function fun2. We have to start the execution from here. Fun2 is actually making the call to the statement which is equal to I is equal to I plus fun1 n. And on the basis of this, it's making a call to a static variable of fun1. Let's take here the static variable. This is I is a static variable of fun2. I need to take the static variable I. This is a static variable of fun1. Static variable of fun1. Right? Now take the value. सबसे पहले आपके पास कॉल आई fun2 of 5 के लिए. Fun2 of 5. This means that the value of n is 5. So I is equal to initial value of I. Fun2 का static variable ले लेते हैं. Static variable I is 0. So we'll be adding here 0. Fun1. Fun1 of 5 is going to return. I की value 0 है. क्या return करेगा? It will be returning 5. So 5 will be added here. So this comes out to be 5. This means that the value is upgraded to 5. In the next step, now it's making a call to fun2 of 4. That means the value of n is 4. So 4 will be added here. It becomes 5 plus 4, 9. So 9 value will be returned here. I will be equal to 5. Previous value of I plus whatever value fun1 is returning, that is 9. It is going to return 5 plus 4. That is going to return 9. 14. After that, in the next iteration, once the value is returned, it's making a call to fun2 n minus 1. Fun2 n minus 1 is 3 now. I will be equal to 14 plus, अब यहाँ पे value क्या आएगी? It's making a call to fun1 with n. Now n is 3. So fun1 में value, जो previous value है I की, उसमें हमने n add कर दिया. That comes out to be 12 because every time it's going to increment the value of I to the previous value of I, 12. This comes out to be 26. In the next step, fun2, 2. Now the value of n is 2. It becomes 26. So 12 plus 2, that comes out to be 14. So 14 value is added here. That comes out to be 40. In the next step, decrement the value of n. I hope that it's not going behind the image. 1. I is equal to previous value of I, 40 plus 14 plus previous value of I plus the value of n. That comes out to be 15. 15 is added here. 55. After that, the value gets decremented. Fun2 of 0. Now if you check here, n is 0. 0 is greater than 0. No condition is false, so we'll stop here. This is going to return this function. Fun2 is returning the value of I. So what is the value of I for the function 2? This is final value is 55. So 55 is the right answer. So this was actually a good question. अगर आपने ये trick observe नहीं की, अभी आपने देखा कि I just solved the question in just 5 steps. Otherwise you have to expand this. ये expansion भी मैंने complete नहीं किए. In fact, this was the expansion only for fun2 of 5. फिर call आनी थी fun2 of 4, 3, 2, 1. So I won't suggest you to follow this method, okay? Recursive tree और table सिर्फ और सिर्फ आप तब construct करोगे जब आपको बिल्कुल कोई idea नहीं है. Ideas हो जाएंगे जब आप practice करोगे. I hope this is clear to everyone. Let me write the last 2 steps. I guess ये image के पीछे जा रहे. So fun2 of 1 I had written there. Fun2 of 1. So here I comes out to be 40 plus 15. That is 55. उसके बाद कॉल आई fun2 of 0, but here this is going to fail the if condition, because if condition में आपसे पूछा हुआ है if n is greater than 0, and in this case n is 0, so 0 is greater than 0, no, condition is false. So that's why we'll stop here. So 55 is the right answer for this question. Anyone having any doubt? So this was the question based on recursion and static variable. This was a question from recursion and static variable. I can say अगर आप पिछले papers को analyze करते हो, you will get to know that you can expect at least one question from recursion and the static of variable. These two topics are very, very important from GATE point of view. All right, next question. Let me write the statement here. Just go through it, analyze करो कि programming का कौन सा concept इसमें use करना है, int A, int B. Even if you want to observe, just start the execution step by step and you'll get the answer. Here we are given with the two functions, TOB and PP function. Execution start hogi PP function se, because it's saying that the value returned by PP3, 4, this means that the parameter values are given to you. Just declare the variables, initialize with the values. PP function pe gaye, it is accepting two parameters A and B, and their value is 3 and 4. This is given in the function. After that, it's going to declare an array of size 20. So जहाँ पे भी declaration आए, मैंने आपको easiest way बताया हुआ है, जहाँ पे भी declaration आए वहीं पे memory allocate करवा दो. So array is created. This is array of size 20. Index is 0, index is 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on up to 19. Because size 20 है, it's starting from 20, it's starting from 0, so it will go till 19. After that, there is a declaration and initialization of few integer variables. Integer I is just declared. So I'm creating here I total. After that, EX and length. Total is initialized with the value 1. It's initialized with the value 1. EX is equal to A. Now, what is this A? A is the variable. The value of A is given to you. मैं कुछ भी नहीं कर रही हूँ, सिर्फ जहाँ पे declaration आ रही है, I have initialized the variables and after that I'm just going to modify it. So EX, this statement is over, this statement is over. EX is equal to A. EX में value कौन सी आएगी? Whatever is the value in A. Length is equal to TOB, so it's making a call to the second function, so control is going somewhere here. This is accepting two parameters, B and array. Pointer variable is there. So let's create declaration I, B, and this is array. What values will be passed? The value of B. B is 4. Array. Array means by default, the array always returns its base address. So this is, let's assume 1000. So 1000 will be returned here. Correct? तो यहाँ पे value क्या आएगी? 1000. 4 and 1000 is passed. So this is cached here, 4 and 1000. After that, declaration of integer variable, memory allocate करवा दो. I. After that, for I is equal to 0, I is B is greater than 0. Right now, B is 4. And after that, B modulo, some statements are given. So let's go to the for loop. Let me write here the steps. For I is equal to 0. 0 is B is 4. 4 is greater than 0. Condition is true. So it will enter into the loop. Now this is saying that if B mod 2. B mod 2 means remainder. Even number का remainder is 0. 0 is, तो यहाँ ये 0 value कहाँ पे जाएगी? This is array of 1. So This is B. If B mod 2, this means value is non-zero, so it is going to the else part. Array of 0 is becoming 0 because the value of I is 0. So array of 0, this value is initialized with 0. And then B is equal to B divided by 2, so it becomes 2. Next, this is a for loop, so it's incrementing the value of I becomes 1 now. Again, it will execute the statement 2 modulo 2, that is 0. That is non-zero value, so the condition gets false. It comes out of the if statement and go to the else part. So A of, now I is 1, so A of 1 is equal to 0. So here again, we are getting the value 0. Next one, let me write this with the other ring so that it can be easily visible. All right. Again, increment the value of I becomes 2 now, array of 2. What will be the value? B divided by 2. So now this value is 1. 1 modulo 2 is 1. So if condition is true, because this is non-zero value, so array of 2 will be getting the value 1. So here we'll be having the value 1. After that, there is no updation, right? So after that, it's going to get the value for B. I becomes 2. Okay, this is 3. Now I becomes 3. Check for the condition B is greater than 0. B is this is the common statement. B आपके पास divide हो चुका है 0. 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. Integer part लेना है, value is 0. So B is greater than 0. Condition is false. It will stop here. Okay. क्योंकि यहाँ पे blocks नहीं है, so under the control of if and else, there is only one statement. B becomes 0. 0 is greater than 0. Condition is false. Now it is returning the value of I. What is the value of I now? I is 3. I is 3. So this I is going to store, this function is making a call and this value is getting stored in the length part. So this is going to get the value in the length 3. After that, I is equal to 0, I is less than length, यानी कि 0, 1 और 2 के लिए execute करेगा. Now, what statements are there? If array of I is equal to 1, initially the value of I is what? This is 0. कहाँ से start करना है? I is equal to 0. I is equal to 0. It will check for the condition. 0 is less than length. Condition is true. So it is looking for if array of I is equal to 1. Array of 0 is equal to 0. This is not equal to 1. So it will not be executing this statement. It will be executing, this is the common statement. It will be executing this statement. So this means that Ex is equal to, it is going to calculate Ex into Ex. So it will be 3 into 3. That comes out to be 9. So 9 value is updated here. After that, go to the next iteration. I becomes 1. I don't have sufficient space, so I'm utilizing the space. Otherwise, आप एक ही line में steps को लिखोगे, it will be clearly visible. 1. 1 is less than length. Condition is true, so it will check if array of 1 is equal to 1. Array में check करो. Value is what? At the index 1, that is 0. So this condition is false. So again, it is going to execute the statement Ex is equal to 9 into 9. That comes out to be 81. Value is updated to 81. Go for the next iteration. I becomes 2. Array of 2. It will check if array of 2 is equal to 1. Index 2 पे value is 1, so this condition is true. If the condition is true, it is going to execute the statement total is equal to total value is 1 into 81. That comes out to be 81. So total is updated to 81 now. After that, increment the value of I becomes 3. 3 is less than 3. 3 is less than 3. No, condition is false, so it will stop here. It is saying that what is the value of the total? Return value for the total. This is nothing but this is 81. So 81 value will be returned. That is the answer. Anyone having any doubt? Answer for this one is 81. तो कुछ नहीं करना था, just it's making a call. Basically this question was based on the concept of pass by value. तो यहाँ पे parameters की value pass हो रही है, कैसे pass हो रही है? It's just passing the values. Okay, so this is the question from the parameter passing techniques. Call by reference. Oh, sorry, this is call by value because values are passed. Call by value. Anyone having any doubt? पहला क्वेश्चन आया था हमारे पास on the basis of the static variable and the recursion. Second question is from call by value. If you have any confusion, just let me know. I guess no confusion, right? Guys, I'm not getting your response. So I'll be sharing these slides in the Telegram group, that is Shefali ma'am Testbook. In this group, I'm sharing the PDF of all the YouTube sessions, so you guys can join this Telegram group. Apart from that, अगर आपको कोई भी query आती है during the revision or at any point of time, feel free to post your queries or the doubts in the Telegram group. And apart from that, you can directly interact with me, participate in the quiz and the poll. And the link of this group is given in the description of this video. So just go through it. You will get the link. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next question. This is based on, again, static is there, your friend, static. And apart from that, this is based on the iterative statement. Two functions are given, function R and function main. तो हमसे ये सिर्फ ये पूछा हुआ है which of the following values will be displayed on execution of the program. So by default we know that if two functions are given, execution always starts from the main function, so this will be the starting point. For loop is there, so this is based on the iterative statement. Just give it a try and see if you guys are able to get the output. This is on the basis of the for loop. If you know the flow of the for loop, अगर आपको flow पता है for loop का, then easily you can handle this question. You have 45 seconds to try this. ओवरव्यू मैंने आपको बता दिया है, करना क्या है वो भी क्लियर है, कुछ नहीं करना, सिर्फ एक फॉर लूप दी हुई है, उसको आपको एग्जीक्यूट करना है. Let's see how many people can get it right. Come on guys, क्वेश्चन समझ में आया सबको? Okay, so here inside the main loop, first statement is main function, first statement is the for loop. For loop में three parameters are there. First one is, we know that first one is, अगर हम देखते हैं तो यहाँ पे आपके पास आता है initialization of the loop variable. Second one is determining the condition. Third one is determining how you are going to modify or update the loop variable. If we look at the flow of the for loop, so when we start, the very first step is to initialize the loop variable. So first step is to initialize. Initialize the loop variable. After the initialization, we need to check for the condition. If the condition is true, only then it will enter into the body of the loop. So initialization ke baad we'll check for the condition, right? Condition. If the condition is true, अब जब condition दिए तो true or false हो सकती है. So if the condition is true, it will execute the body of the for loop. So here, whatever statements are given, you are given with just one statement, it will execute the statement. Whatever statements are given, just execute those statements. And after the execution of the statements, control will again go to the for loop to modify the statement. So it will go back, modify the value, modify the loop variable. After that, again, it will check for the condition, right? Again, if the condition is true, it will execute the statement, modify the value and so on. ये कब तक execute करेगा जब तक condition false नहीं हो जाती. When the condition gets false, it will come out of the for loop. False. So it will come out of the for loop and this is the end of the for loop. Right? If I write this step by step, so first thing that we are getting is, first of all, we need to initialize. Initialize. After that, condition check. Then execute the statement. Fourth, after the execution of the statement, this is step 1, this is step 2, this is step 3. After that, it's going to modify the value. Modify. Again, the condition will be checked. Modify. Again, it is going to check the condition. If the condition is true, then again it will follow the same steps like that. So let's see what is given under the initialization statement. Initialization में आपको दिया हुआ है R. That means it's making a call to the function R. What this function R is doing? It is declaring an integer static variable that is num. So initially, first time control आया R function के पास, so it's declaring the static variable. This is static and its name is num and it's initialized with the value 7. The function is returning num minus minus. This is post decrement. Post decrement means first of all the statement will be executed and after that it's going to return the value. So modify the value. So in this statement will be getting the value 7. And after that num will be decremented to, पहले value return कर दी, उसके बाद value update हो रही है because this is post decrement. Post का मतलब होता है first of all use the value and then decrement or increment the value. So num becomes 6. In the next step, condition. Condition क्या करेगा? This is also making a call to the function R. So the control will go to the function R. First statement is declaration and initialization of a static variable. That won't take place. Return num minus minus. So returning the value of num is now 6. 6 and then it's updating the value. 5. Next, execute. Making a call to सारी जगह पे क्या हो रहा है? Everywhere it's the function R. So execute means it is going to print the value 5, print the value of num, print 5 and after that num will get decremented, it becomes 4. Modify, it will be getting the value 4 and num will be decremented to 3. Condition, it will check for the condition 3. 3 value is non-zero value. Condition will be true if the value is non-zero. Since this is non-zero, so it will update the value. And next step, if the condition is true, then go to the next step. That is execute. Execution में आपके पास सिर्फ print statement है. It is printing the value of num. Value of num is 2. Once the value is used, then it gets decremented. It becomes 1. Modify, 7th step. Modify is getting the value 1, but it's decrementing it to 0. Now it is going to check for the condition. Condition. Modify के बाद दोबारा से condition check होगी. अब condition किसके लिए check कर रहे हैं? 0. Since the value is 0, that means the condition is false, so it will stop here. हमसे ये पूछा था कि स्क्रीन के ऊपर क्या डिस्प्ले होगा. सो इट्स clear that first of all it is printing the value of 5 and after that it has printed the value of 2. बीच में कोई भी आपके पास न्यू लाइन कैरेक्टर और nothing like that is there, so this means that 5 and 2 will get printed. So answer is B. It's 5 2. Make sense? तो many people were like बहुत difficult question है, it's making a call to our कुछ initialization नहीं किए. So initialization, condition check, execution of the statement, modification of the loop variable, everything is based on the definition of the function R. तो आपको सिर्फ और सिर्फ function R को call करना था हर step में. So if this flowchart is clear to all of you, आपको ये मालूम है कि iterative statement कैसे काम करती है, then easily you could have returned the correct answer. All right. Any doubt? I guess आज आपकी कोई queries नहीं है. Great. Next question. अगर कोई query नहीं आ रही, then I'll be assuming that you are getting all the concepts. Okay. Consider the following C program. C program is given to you. You have to return the printed value by the program. Here also you are given with the two functions, main function and the jumble function. Output batani hai, to execution will start from the main function. This is pretty easy question, just the declaration of variables and the function call. This is based on the function parameter passing technique. Parameter passing technique. Usually the question is asked on the basis of call by value and the call by reference. So in this question, you have to use the concept of call by value. Parameter passing technique, topic name. And if I talk about the subtopic, this is based on pass by value. Pass by value or pass by copy. See if you can return the answer. Consider the following C program. You are given with two functions, jumble and main. All right, let me go to the main function. First statement is declaration and initialization of two integer variables, that is x and y. X is initialized with the value 2 and y is initialized with the value 5. After that, next statement, statement 1 is over. Let's go to the statement 2. This is making a call to the function jumble by passing the values of y and x. Y is 5 and x is 2. So these two values are passed here. This is declaring x and y and catching the value. X के पास value क्या है? 5 and this is getting the value 2. So let's update the values 5 and 2. After that, this is going to execute the statement x is equal to 2 into x. X is 5 plus 2. That comes out to be 12. So 12 value is returned here. 12 value is going back. This function is returning the value 12. So 12 value किसे मिल रही है? This is going to y. Y is updated with the value 12. Next, again this is making a call to the function jumble. Now the value of y is 12 and x is 2. These values are passed. So these were the local variables. These were destroyed. Now in the x, this is getting the value 12 and in the y, this is getting the value 2. Again executing the same statement, 2 into x, 2 into x plus y. This is coming out to be 26. Return this value 26 to the function. So here we'll be getting the value 26. Print the value of x. This is 26. Pretty straightforward question. कुछ नहीं करना था. This is just making a call to the function और जिसमें कुछ parameters pass हो रहे हैं. So this question was based on parameter passing technique. All right. Next one. Somewhere the concept of array is used, you have to use the address. Just try to attempt this question. You are given with a C program, just one function is there, the number that will be displayed on the execution of the program. What number will be displayed if you are going to execute this program? Declaration of an array, array को declare करवाओ, declaration and initialization है. So I'm so sorry. You know that my drawing is not good. Still better than the previous one. All right. So elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1. Then next we have 2 and 5. This is the array and I'm considering its base address 1000. Let's assume that the next element is at some address 1002 and so on. Anyways, I'm assuming that size of each element is size of each element. This is our assumption. It's not given in the question. ना ही आपको ज़रूरत है. Integer का size 2 bytes or 4 bytes हो सकता है depending on your processor. So size of each element I'm assuming here is 2 bytes. So next element will be available at 1002. Next is at 1004, 1006, 1008, 10, 12, 14, 16. This is the address of the elements 20, 22, 24. Let's consider the index. By default, we know that for the array, index starts from 0. So it is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. After that, it's declaring one integer pointer variable IP. IP is an integer pointer variable. Integer pointer variable means this is going to hold the address. Address of what? Array name always returns the base address. This is the address. Address के अंदर we cannot add the constant. This 4 means we have to skip 4 elements. And the size of each element we are considering as 2 bytes. So this is now becoming, this is pointing to the address that is 1008. IP is getting the value 1008. IP plus 1. IP is pointing to 1008 और इसका next element को access करना है. So that is nothing but, or we can expand this. This is nothing but it's the value at IP plus 1. Okay, so value IP is the pointer variable. Variable name always returns the value. So IP can the value 1008. This is some memory address. 1 is the constant number. This means that we have to skip one more element. So I'm multiplying it with the size of each element. It comes out to be value at 1010. Now see what value is available at 1010. That is 6. So 6 will be the answer for this question. ये जो concept है, we have covered this in detail. This is the concept from arrays with pointers, right? This is the question from arrays with pointers. I had taken a detailed session on arrays with pointers. One-dimensional array, two-dimensional array, three-dimensional array. How many selections do we need to make in order to return the value? Next one. Okay, this is also based on the recursion. Just consider some value and try to execute the code, you will get the answer. You are simply given with one function and it is saying that which one of the following will happen when the function convert, function name is convert, when the function convert is called. जब आप function convert को call करोगे, then what will happen to the given code with any positive integer n as argument. अगर कोड एनालिसिस के बाद आपको समझ में आ रहा है, वेल एंड गुड. नहीं समझ में आ रहा है, कंसिडर सम स्मॉल वैल्यू ऑफ n बट मेक श्योर इट शुड बी द पॉजिटिव इंटीजर and then execute it. You will get the answer. If n is less than 0, then some statements are there. So it is saying that it will be returning the binary representation of the number n, whatever you are going to choose. Somewhere it is saying that it is going to print the binary order in the reverse order, in the same order. It will not terminate, it will not print anything, and so on. Answer. Have you considered some value of n? Let me take the value of n. Let's assume that it is, since it's dividing the number by 2, let me take the value of n as 11. So I'll start with the execution convert. This is making a call to 11. 11 is less than 0, no condition is false, so it will go to the else part, and the else part we have two statements. This is always a good option to handle any sort of recursion. If multiple statements are there, just mark the statement so that you get to know that control ko वापस कहाँ पे आना है. So under the convert function, there are two statements, statement 1 and statement 2. Statement 1 is making a call to convert n by 2. 11 by 2 is 5.5, but if you see here, the data type for the integer is for n is integer, तो यहाँ पे हम सिर्फ 5 लेंगे. It's making a call to 5. Since it's making a call to the function, that means statement 1 is not completed yet, so control will go to expand the statement. Second statement पे नहीं आएगा. Second statement को तभी execute करेंगे जब statement 1 खत्म हो गई. So here 1. It's making a call to convert 5. 5 is less than 0? No. 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. So we'll be taking the value 2. This is making a call to the convert function. So we'll be expanding this. Statement 2 will not be executed as of now. Statement 2 is less than 0? No. So it will be making a call to two statements. First one is convert 2 divided by 2, that is 1. So here we'll be getting the value as 1. Convert 1 is less than 0? No. So it will be making a call to two statements. First one is convert 1 divided by 2, that is 0.5. So integer value is 0, so it will be getting a value 0. Again, convert 0. N is 0. 0 is less than 0? No. It will go to the else part. So if you see here, 1 and 2, it's again making a call to convert 0. That means it will get stuck here. There is no termination condition. Condition for 0 is not given. हमेशा आपके पास क्या आएगा? It will convert 0. 0 divided by 2 is 0. 0 divided by 2 is 0. So it will stuck here. It's not getting a termination condition. So we will say that it goes to the infinite loop. And as of now, it has not printed anything because the print statement is the second statement. जब तक statement 1 complete ही नहीं हुई, control statement 2 पे आएगा ही नहीं और statement 2 कभी भी execute नहीं हुई. So basically, it is not printing anything. It is not printing anything. Moreover, this code will never terminate and will not terminate as the termination condition is not given. Will not terminate. So just check for the options. It will print the binary representation. No, it will not print anything. Control is not at all going to the printf statement. It will print no. It will not print anything. That's true. And will not terminate seems to be the correct one. D में क्या बोला? It will print the binary representation. No, it will not print anything. So correct answer for this question is its option C. I hope you got the idea. In this PDF, I have included some more questions so you guys can go through it, and remaining questions will be handling in the next session. And guys, I'm just taking the questions concepts through the questions, but हर एक टॉपिक मैंने डिटेल में डिस्कस किया हुआ है in the super coaching classes. Currently the sale is also going on, that is today is the last day for the end of season sale. Under the sale, you will be getting 70% discount. Apart from that, 25% extra discount with 50% extra validity. That means if you are going to get a subscription for 6 months, now 6 months subscription is also there. So you just have to pay for 6 months, and your subscription will be valid for 9 months, because 6 plus 3, 9 months. So basically, those who are targeting on GATE 2004, आपको 1 year या 9 months का सब्सक्रिप्शन लेने की जरूरत नहीं है. जस्ट गो फॉर 6 month सब्सक्रिप्शन, तो आपके एग्जाम तक चल जाएगी वो. To get the subscription at the discounted price, you can use the code that is Shefali S. Let me quickly take you to the website so that you can understand that what all things are available under the super coaching. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Just let me know if it's visible. Okay. So I hope that you all can see my screen. So just go to the description. जैसे ही आप description में जाओगे, first link is for the masterclass. Masterclass are the free classes in which we are just solving the questions. Last week we have covered the concepts of algorithms on YouTube, and the previous year questions are being discussed in the masterclass. So you guys can join these masterclasses through by following this link. Second link is for the NIC super coaching, those who are targeting on the NIC. So you can follow this link. Third link is for the Telegram group. So you can follow this link to get the PDF, to ask your doubts. If you want to directly interact with me, you need to follow this link. And the fourth one is for the super coaching. I'm going to click this link. So I'll just go to the website, and here you can see that the sale is going on. Just go to the purchase now. अगर आपको सब कुछ पता है, super coaching का basically benefit is under this you will get the recorded sessions, live sessions, test series, live doubt solving sessions. तो जो recorded sessions और doubt sessions है, पहले इनकी बात करते हैं. Recorded sessions में you can just go to the courses, all courses, full courses and subject wise course. So lot many courses are there. Directly I'm going to the full course. So there is a complete full course recorded recording from Gate Forum by Digimento, by Nimbus Learning, and by Testbook team itself, which includes me, Deepak Mishra sir, and so on. So you can follow these videos. There are 250 plus videos which are in the English language. If you want to follow any other faculty, you can do that as well. सबको follow करने हैं, दो तीन को follow करने हैं. It's completely up to you. There is no restriction. आप एक ही session को जितनी मर्जी बार देख सकते हो. एक ही topic को various educators, various courses में देख सकते हो. That's also possible. Apart from the recorded sessions, आप recorded में आता है कि doubt कैसे पूछने. For this, we'll be having a live series in which you can ask your queries. In the live series, apart from the doubt solving sessions, we'll be having a quick revision sessions. In the quick revision sessions, will not be taking enough number of examples. Concept पूरा discuss होगा, but a number of examples will be less as compared to the recorded session. Okay. So that is the agenda for the recorded sessions and the live series. Apart from that, you will get the test series in the super coaching. You need not to enroll yourself exclusively for the test book pass. It is already included. And apart from that, study notes you will get in the PDF format. Engineering mathematics, study notes for the general aptitude, formula notes, and the computer science engineering. Computer science engineering contains all the subjects of the GATE CSE, which is divided into the sub parts on the basis of the chapter. आप देख सकते हो programming and data structures में 5 PDF are available, because in total there are 5 units. तो हर unit की एक PDF है. जहाँ पे topic थोड़ा lengthy है, in that case we have divided the PDFs. कंप्यूटर नेटवर्क्स में 10 चैप्टर्स आर नॉट देयर, बट डेफिनेटली थोड़ी कुछ यूनिट्स है, जैसे डेटा लिंक लेयर और नेटवर्क लेयर के कॉन्सेप्ट ज्यादा है. So that's why this is divided into the parts. So this way you can get the notes. Formula notes contains only one PDF per subject, which includes the important set of formulas and the notes. Okay, no examples, but जो आपके पास detailed notes होंगे, in those notes each and every concept will be discussed in detail along with the examples. I hope this difference is clear. Now, final point is the pricing, because if you're going to get the subscription, then you need to pay for that for super coaching. So 6 plus 3 months is for 6524, and for 9 months you will be getting 4.5 months extra. You have to pay just 7874, and for 18 months you'll be paying 9449, and for 3 years, 3 years means वैसे this is for 2 years, but you are getting 1 year extra because of the 50% validity. वो सिर्फ आज के लिए है, आज 30th है, so it will get over by today. So 24 plus 12 months, 3 year subscription is for 14774, costing you less than 5000 per month. You can notice that, right? But this is possible when you'll be applying the coupon. So I have shared a coupon with you guys. So it's Shefali S. You have to, I'm so sorry, you have to put everything in caps lock, Shefali. Yes. Okay, so this is the coupon code. Take, take note of this. Moreover, this is also mentioned in the description. Just go here. जहाँ पे आपके पास सुपर कोचिंग का लिंक है, immediately उसके बाद आपको कूपन कोड दिया हुआ है. Just follow that code to get the session. Anyone having any doubt? This is all from my side. Let's go back to the main slides. I'm going to share the schedule. So already discussed with you guys what are the benefits of joining the Telegram group. For this, you are like, free. You need not to pay anything for this, and you can take the advantage of this group. Apart from that, you can have the discussions with your friends. All right. So in the next session also we'll continue with the C programming concepts through the questions. Rest, it's up to you whether you want the sessions topic by topic or the way we have discussed today. जैसा भी है, we'll follow that. I have no issues. By the time I get your feedback, I'll get your comments in the group. आप group में भी अपनी feedback दे सकते हो, Telegram group में, or here also you can write that in the chat section. If no query will be coming up, no feedback will be coming up, I'll simply go with the C programming concepts through questions. So I guess multiple topics and questions are there. You feel like, okay, you are revising the whole subject. Right? All right. This is the time for your queries. If you guys have any doubt or query, you can ask. Otherwise, I'm going to discuss the schedule. Yeah, this Wednesday and Thursday, I didn't took the session. I wasn't able to inform you guys in advance as well, because there was some problem with the system. So anyways, now we are back. So Monday to Friday, we have two sessions, one at the 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. This is on YouTube. For this week, in this, I'll be covering the C programming concept. Basically, YouTube पे I'm covering the concept, so I have divided this. और जो भी questions होते हैं, previous year questions or the practice questions, I'm taking that on the master classes. So 8 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. This is Testbook Masterclass, which is free. See, Testbook की आपको कोई भी class attend करनी है, आप कर सकते हो, apart from the super coaching classes. Okay, this is free. In this, I'm covering the MCQs. Saturday and Sunday is for the marathon or PYQs on ISRO. Marathon or PYQs of ISRO. If any update or any change will be there, that will be posted, that will be shared in the Telegram group. So be a part of that group. And definitely, if you guys are liking the sessions, अगर आपको अच्छे लग रहे हैं, कुछ सीखने को मिल रहा है, तो यार सेशन को लाइक कर दिया करो, है ना? All right. So like the session, subscribe the channel to get more videos like this. And I'll see you in the next session. Till then, take care. Bye bye. God bless you.